Hey Gigi,
Hi Sam.
I was gonna ask you, do you know what the definition of theocracy is?
Um, well, my definition that I have is that theocracy is a government based on religion, has laws that go with the religion.
Oh, thanks, because I got the wrong definition on my paper. Anyway, so I'm reading this book called The Crucible, and I wanted to ask you, have you ever read The Crucible?
I have, but I don't remember what it was about.
Would you like me to say some quotes from there? Maybe help you remember?
Yeah, please.
So in The Crucible, we have a judge named Danforth, and he's all about theocracy.
Okay.
So, Danforth quotes in the book, "While I speak God's law, I will not crack its voice with whimpering," which means that he clearly uses the law of God, which leads to theocracy, because he's using religion as to solve a case. That was one of the quotes that Danforth said, based off theocracy.
Danforth is the judge, right?
Right.
So he determines what to do because based on the religion?
Right.
Is there another one?
And yes, actually there's two more, so I'll give you the next two. So this is Danforth again. So he said, "None will deny that we are most eager for all their confessions that rule as it stands." So what he's saying is that people who are lying to him or who is confessing the truth will have to confess themselves clean with the Bible. So if they do not come clean, then the case will be stands and they will be sentenced to die.
So they have to confess with the Bible?
Right, because that's how God's law works. And the last quote is from Danforth again. "Now draw yourselves up like men and help me as you are bound by heaven to do." So he's asking Proctor, which is another character who was married to Elizabeth and was accused of adultery. He's asking him to help me by confessing so he can figure out the cases that's what's happening in Salem. And he's saying, if not, then you will go to hell. But if you do, you are bound to go to heaven, which is God's law. So if you confess clean, you will go to heaven when you die.
But these people weren't actually, like, with witchcraft, were they?
No, it was more of adultery, and Abigail Williams, which was another character, has made all this up just because Paris had caught them in the forest dancing with Tituba.
Okay. At least now I have more quotes of theocracy, and I kind of understand theocracy better. Thank you.
That's good, I got you. So, have you ever heard of any other places that have theocracy?
I think Egypt has a government based on religion.
I heard that too. I heard that they're starting to grow theocracy in their government because too many people are sacrificing themselves to God.
Oh really? I didn't know that. Like honestly, I didn't.
Like for real?
Like for real, I didn't know that.
You didn't read that in the article.
I didn't read the article.
So anyways.
Do you think it would go good?
I believe just because Egypt has so many past history of gods, like the god of sun, the god of
like pharaohs and everything.
pharaohs and stuff like that. I think it goes well with the government, and they can be controlled better based off the history.
Do you think theocracy would work here in America?
No.
No.
No, because people will go nuts.
I think we would have a lot of sins, and a lot of people would be executed.
I think so too. They would not stop their violence. Right.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
We're done.
Did I even come out? Imagine if I didn't.
Go, stop.
With the record button.